I need to be 50 shaded. Somebody just needs to tie me up and just take it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Whoa. Yeah, let's back out. Yeah. She didn't mean that.
I did. I do like consensual non-consent. So, like, I do like that, but also I feel like me saying that opens the door to stalkers.
Whoa.
Like, how I'm in front of a judge and be like, Your Honor, no, it was consensual non-consent. It was consensual non-consent.
She said no, but she meant yes.
Hey, girl, you trying to hit this?
Oh, you know exactly what I need.
Happy Tuesday, you filthy fucking stoners. I think this is coming out, Christmas week?
I think so.
Or is it the day after Christmas?
Around there.
Happy holidays for whatever you celebrate. From Two Girls, One Blunt.
We're PC around here, bitches.
No, we're not. Fuck your holidays. All right, so we have a very special guest. We've had him on before, a year before. It's been like 40 episodes, which is kind of crazy.
That's amazing.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you were like episode 24, I think.
Yeah, and we're on 76 now.
Whoa, hey, congrats.
Oh, wait, that's like 50. Thank you.
Put the claps.
Difficulties.
Calling.
Wrong one. Yay! Here we are.
The first one's in Colonizer.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So Tonio Skits, you're like the guy for comedy sketches on TikTok and Instagram. Thanks. You've been on Wildn'out.
Yeah.
You are starring in a Christmas movie this year.
Yes.
Oh, when does that come out?
December 21st.
Hell yeah.
Where can people watch it?
On VH1 at 8 p.m.
Hell yeah. Okay. Are you going to have a watch party?
I sure will.
Fuck yeah.
On the 21st, we're going to do like, I don't know, get there about 3 hours before, have some drinks, food, do some videos. Got to get that work in and then
absolutely
watch the movie.
All right, we'll be there. I'm inviting myself.
That'll be so fun. I'm also inviting myself.
You were both invited. Are you in the chat room?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're invited.
Oh, we're part of the homies now. We're the crew.
We're special.
The crew.
The content crew.
Yeah.
We had a dope. That's I feel like everyone's been hustling in Miami, just doing content houses.
Yeah.
And not even like your group. Like we've been getting hit up by other people who are like, we want to do a content day. I think they're starting to see everyone doing that and like everyone's starting to really collab, and I love that.
That's exactly what it was in 2015 when I started doing that in LA.
Really?
That's how I got known. I was throwing content party, and that's how I got to know everybody. That's how everybody got to know me. And I had the chat rooms going on, and then like all the bigger creators would hit me up and be like, yo, can you get people to my place or whatnot? So, I became someone that could provide value, and that's how I got into certain groups to the point where I was into all the groups. Yep. In LA, people click up. I was able to, finagle myself in all the groups. Like
not just being with comedians or people who are doing music, like you're being in all of the different, that's what we're trying to do. We've been doing like, so we're in the weed community, comedy, like I guess the adult industry. We just started getting into Twitch. We're trying to we're on like right-wing podcasts talking about gender roles and like debating people. So we're like trying to be seen everywhere. So that just becomes like that empire.
Like 10, 15 years ago, doing something like that, the advice you would get from people would be like, no, you're spreading yourself thin, or you should stick to one thing. And you can't say that no more, right? We live in a different world. Everything's happening faster. Information is coming quicker. So I believe that we can, right, spread ourselves and be a part of as much as possible and try to click in all these different avenues, Sometimes I wake up and I feel like writing music. I want to do music. I don't want to write a skit or do a skit. I just feel music today. And other days, I don't care about music. I really want to edit this video. It's just in me. And it's just a different world. And I just want everybody to, because sometimes people feel like that. Like, yo, what if I'm focusing on too many things? I should just, master this. And fuck that. The world moves too quickly. I'd rather have enough information about different things. So if something pops off, you know what I'm saying? And I do good here, I can jump back over here. I know enough to not be an amateur. I've been doing that. So
okay. What advice would you give to a new content creator who's just starting out?
Execute.
Just do it.
Yeah, the only difference between me and someone that's just starting out is I'm doing videos every day. That's the only difference because you got a phone, you got an idea. That's really the only difference. I just have some time over you. Other than that, execution is the only difference.
That's crazy.
Just fucking do it.
Just do it.
Just get started today.
Literally. I think I just made a story about this yesterday. On my Instagram, starting to do like mindset motivation, I guess Mondays, because I personally don't want to just do comedy. I don't want to just do OnlyFans, like, or just I want to do it all. I also want to get into music, and I've been struggling with like branding myself online. As a result, because I'm like, am I spreading myself too thin? Am I doing the right thing? And it's taking a little bit longer. It's easier, I think, to grow when you niche, but I think long-term growth, like, I don't know. So I heard this quote and it was like, imperfect action is better than perfect inaction.
Mm-hmm.
So imperfect action is better. Yes, of course. Imperfect action is better than perfect action. Yeah. So a lot of people, I used to hear a lot of people be like, oh, but I'm a perfectionist. I'm like, that's actually a flaw.
Yeah,
it is.
Being a perfectionist is a flaw. You're so stuck on getting it right. And you know, and finally you get it right. That could have been 2 weeks worth of videos, that more content that you would have been out. Right now, social media is really not about quality. It's about quantity. Mm-hmm. Just put your stuff out there, especially TikTok. You never know what hits. Mm-hmm. I have so many examples of videos that didn't hit. For me, a video that doesn't hit, 40, 50,000 views. For me, it doesn't. Okay. That's not a hit. I would take that video, re-edit, maybe take off a second from the front, add a second in the back, change the music, 2 million, 3 million views.
And you like that, like that process of it, right?
Yeah, I do. But there's just some videos I look, I'm like, that's supposed to hit. Like, I just be fighting, like, because I don't know everything, but there's just certain videos I'm like, nah, this should have hit. And I'll redo it, put it, and it'll hit. And it's such a satisfying feeling to know, like, I won.
Yeah, you beat the fucking algorithm. Yeah. Holy shit. Do you ever feel like the shit that you put the most effort into is the shit that doesn't get the most views?
Always. You just don't take it personal. It is what it is.
That's why you just have to do it. I think Instagram era back in the day, like past 10 years, has been like, who can perfect like the most curated feed? Mm-hmm. Who can look the best? My content, everything has to be aligned. Like, it has to be aesthetically pleasing. And I think now with TikTok, what it's done is made everyone want you to be authentic, and they're like, I want to see the fact that your room is messy and the background of you making a video, like that makes you seem more normal and like relatable. No one wants to do that. So just like, I don't think anyone should care about that shit anymore.
That's why a lot of celebrities are going on TikTok and expecting to build these huge followings, but they're using that curated lifestyle. Nobody wants to see that. We want to see the imperfect, messy, dirty, fucking slob of a human that you really are.
Yep, and we want to see people in the car talking to. I did something in Tennessee about 2 weeks ago, and this guy who was showing me his like a little hosting, so people came out to see me. This one guy, he showed me, he was like, yo, all I do is shoot music videos. Like, nobody's doing what I'm doing. I'm shooting a music video every week. And then I'm like, you know, how much you spending? Like, be honest, keep it, 1,000. He's like, honestly, I try to do it for the low and try to get it hooked up, but it'll average about $2,000, maybe $1,500. I got to pay people here, there. I'm like, then I showed him some girl's page, and she had millions of followers, and I showed her, she does music every day in her car. And I showed her, I'm showing every video in her car. This costs us $0.
Yeah.
This is what you needed to be doing.
Yep.
The music videos weren't getting hit. I'm like, nobody wants to stay and watch a music video. You want to sell the album before you sell music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you do that by selling yourself. Like Cardi B sold millions of records before she even touched the pen, because she sold her personalities and people want to see what the fuck she's talking about.
That's true. Yeah. They want to see who you are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Personality is everything.
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize too, not a lot of people have personalities.
No.
There's a lot of people who are like, did really well on social media and they're struggling hard right now to maintain what they had in terms of like growth or like views, anything, because they never showed their personality online. They never had to.
Yep. It happens. I know a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. You got to adapt.
Yeah,
I think you would do that
hard.
very well. You're constantly like adapting.
Yeah, I've been lucky. I don't know. The new wave came in. And I had to. So the thing is, I've been adapting since Vine, right? Vine was 6.5 seconds. The comedy has to be at a certain point. Your punchlines got to be quick. Then I had 15 seconds on Instagram. So it was easier to adapt to. Whatever. Then we were able to extend it. That's when I started seeing people die out, right? Because now that they had a full minute, they were doing 15-second videos, but dragging certain things. It just didn't make sense. Like, just because you have a minute, don't use a minute,
Yep.
And then, the comedy started changing. Things are more fast paced. Now when TikTok came out, it just a certain level of the Generation Z, you have to hit them you have to talk about certain topics or do certain things a certain way. Like right now, I just dropped a video about some girl, my girlfriend, getting mad at me because I addressed her brother with the wrong pronouns. And I'm like, oh, my bad. Like, I didn't know. And she's like, that's offensive. I don't know if you watch that guy that went famous for That's Offensive. But she's like, that's offensive. And he's like, that's offensive. Oh, him actually. He was playing, well, you can't see him. He's off screen there. But my buddy Ice, he played this
He's helping us out on the camera. Shout out.
Thank you.
Where can everyone find you? Do you have social media? No social media? I do. I have Instagram. What's your Instagram? Ice Tamaris.
Okay.
Yeah, fellas, he's single. Anyway, so I'm addressing. I'm like, and she's like, that's offensive. Don't respect her identity. She's like identified as a woman, and her pronouns are she, her. I'm like, oh, then some girl comes out of my bathroom, and she's like, yo, I'm going to the bathroom. Hey, babe. So my other girl's there, and my other girl, she's the other girl, and she's like, who's that bitch? Who's that bitch? And then his character, the guy goes, I told you he was a cheating ass bitch. And then the girl that came out the bathroom, like, that's offensive. And then I'm like, so wait, that's offensive. Yeah, I know I'm in a relationship, but I identify as single, and my pronouns are, and then she cuts me off, who, where, and bye, bitch, and then, it's stuff like that. I would have never thought of doing something like that, but that's what's going on right now. You have to be, you have to be attached to the lingo and what's going on in today, what people are watching, what's hitting, what's making people think, and I've been lucky to be able to do that.
Where do you get your ideas? Like, you come up with an idea, how do you flesh it out?
I write it in my notes. I write ideas in my notes almost every day. Some ideas, once it hits, I know what I want to do. I'll put like a bulletin of what it is, so I don't forget it, and just put it in my notes. Like, look, I'll show you guys. I have my notes. Is it like a quick process for you, like now, because you're used to it? Yeah, it's like anything. It's like anything you keep doing over and over, it becomes easier. It's a process. So I got video ideas, right? And then, so these are all video ideas. You could click on any one of them. And they're completely thought out. Yeah. So
okay, good shit.
Show her first. This I don't know. I went in on this one.
Oh shit!
So
you were feeling something there.
They're like novels.
Yeah. So I just write. We write like premises, and then we get high, and then we forget about them. She just showed me, she goes, look at all the, apparently she's been doing it and I haven't, but she was like, look at all the sketch ideas that we have. And there's a whole list, but it's not like individual on each their own page.
It's just like an idea.
It's like a bunch of ideas. That's what you
really need. Sometimes you look at the idea, it's not whatever. Then the next day you wrote something else. I'm like, wait a minute, this idea with this idea makes and it's just, you do it so much subconsciously. Every time I'm somewhere, I'm thinking of something will happen. I'm like, yo, I need to shoot that, so.
Do you have a hard time shutting off and not filming content? Like, are you always thinking of something just like filled to the brim with creative juice?
Yeah, I'm always thinking. It's not about shutting it off. I've never bothered by wanting to shut it off ever. It kind of shuts off by itself. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to. Mm-hmm. And then my creativeness pushes me to music. And I just start thinking of music. How can I, And sometimes I have these thoughts. I'm like, what if I was to focus on music more? I'll probably make more music, or I'll be doing certain things. But I don't think I had to train myself not to think that way. It's just, this is who I am. Today I'm thinking of music. Tomorrow I'm thinking of skits. And whatever's going to happen is going to happen. It's going to get there however. It's just keep doing what I'm doing.
Go with the flow.
Fuck yeah.
Do you have ADHD?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, I I feel like people who are like neurodivergent, they're capable of kind of, or they're known to being like a jack of all trades. Do you know what I mean? Like you do everything because your brain constantly just like wants to focus on different things. And I think that like capitalism in our society is kind of pushing the idea that that's bad, like that way of thinking. Like you have to work and get everything done in a set time block and be very strict with yourself. But I feel like you just allowing your
You tell that to a 9-to-5 person. You don't tell that to an entrepreneur.
Exactly. You like allowing yourself to be in that flow is what allows it to be like successful. And you're doing all of these different things. You've been crushing it.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Would you ever think of doing directing for TV shows, movies?
Yeah, I mean, that's a part of my 10-year plan, right? So the next 3 to 5 years is just traditional television and movies, writing movies, acting. And then what I want to do within the next 5 to 10 years, I want to be directing blockbuster films. You know, I want to be a James Cameron. I want to direct. I want to direct 2-3 movies a year and go home and chill. You know what I'm saying? And go back to directing. So I do have a passion for that. I just know there's so much in my mind right now that I'd rather do all this stuff there. But me doing all this stuff, like I direct my own my music videos, my skits. So I'm always doing that. But I want to direct on a higher platform. And I know I'm going to get there. There's just a lot of still things I have to learn.
For sure.
And you're basically directing already for your content. Like you're calling the shots and you're setting up the angles and you're doing all of that. All of that's just setting you up for that. Divine timing.
Also, I want to, not weird, but I want to direct a porn one day. I want to go on set and direct the porn.
We can, you know,
and be like,
we got people.
Directed that. I got so many ideas, so many camera angles. I think I can direct it, make it funny, and dudes will still beat off on it. Like, yo, this was actually funny, and I still beat off on it. Like,
wait.
Okay, so we had Shay Dorena on, and he was like, I like the intro to porn. He likes like the lead up, the story, how it's kind of like foreplay. He can't get off without like the motivation, the people behind it.
You gotta know what's going on.
You direct like a rom-com.
That would be hilarious.
Porno.
Yeah.
Like 50 first dates, but it's like 50 first position.
Look,
50 first fucks.
I got the idea because back in 2017, my DMs were blowing up. They were sending me links to this particular porn clip. And this porn clip, they literally copied one of my skits. Word for word, shot for shot, and was a porn.
Oh shit!
What skit?
I gotta find it. It's 2017. There's so much going on. I'm like,
they're like,
what?
this man's a genius.
Wow.
We need to see them naked.
And then I'm like, well, I want to direct one. Just me doing one, like.
Just to say you did it.
Skit. Yeah.
You have to come to one of our content houses. You could easily do that.
Yeah, well,
one of the guys who I think either created browsers or shoots for browsers or whatever used to do all the pornos at our content trips.
Oh.
And he
You guys heard it here first.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He really is a jack of all trades.
To Tonio Skits.
Okay. Wait. What if I know you're on OnlyFans, but you're posting more like your regular content? If you actually changed it and had like a VIP page that was Tonio Skits, and you just recreated all of your sketches.
What the fuck?
Nah.
The cat just dropped. Like
he doesn't want you to get into porn. He's like, no.
That's a sign.
You just recreate all your sketches as little mini pornos, and that's what you sell.
Yeah, well.
You'd make a killing.
Yeah.
Because you could even set up like the psychodrama and the regular sketch of like, I don't know, there's clothes on, but there's a position that people are just automatically knowing what the next video would be. And then that would sell more.
She ends in the washing machine. She's like, stepbrother, help me. And that's the end of the skit.
Part 2's on Tonio Skits.
I don't think I would go that far and make a living off of it. All right, because I want to direct movies.
That's true.
I don't want it to overshadow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I did one, cool, whatever. But if I did like a bunch of them and it hits and I'm making crazy money, then I'm known as the porn director. They won't take me serious in Hollywood. And he's a porn director. I don't want it to overshadow.
You need almost like a porn that would be nominated for like one of those festivals, like those
the AVNs.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like a work of art. It's not like just porn. It's like art that has sex in it.
Yeah.
You could do it.
That's how it wouldn't overshadow. And then people would be like, wow, look what he just created.
From the last time we spoke last year, you were practicing abstinence.
Celibacy.
I mean, sorry.
I'm not religious.
Celibacy. Are we still there?
Oh, we're still there.
She has not since.
Yo, where's the clap? Put the clap on.
I feel like, does that deserve a clap?
Fuck yeah. That's not normal.
Yeah, it's a womp, womp, womp.
That's not a womp, womp.
We'll have to clip the podcast clip. I think the last time you came on, we clipped an episode of us saying she was celibate, and then it went to you guys. We put them both in the same clip. Yeah. Now we have to do that and then add one from this. And it's just like what is it?
It has to say 5 years later.
Inception of Emily's celibacy.
50 episodes later.
Wow, if you put that in perspective, that's very sad. That's very sad.
50 Shades of Emily.
Oh.
So,
I think I need to be 50 shaded. Somebody just needs to tie me up and just take it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Whoa. Yeah, let's back out. Yeah. She didn't mean that.
I did. I do like consensual non-consent. So I do like that, but also I feel like me saying that opens the door to stalkers.
Whoa.
Like I'm in front of a judge and be like, Your Honor, no, it was consensual non-consent. It was consensual non-consent.
She said no, but she meant yes.
Yeah, she said you can have some pussy never. I'm like, what? Like,
oh my God.
That would not hold up in court, huh?
No, consensual non-consent.
That's actually like
a thing.
A kink, yeah. Lots of girls have what we would call rape fantasies.
Woo!
That's what that means, guys.
Trigger warning.
So yeah, let's talk about religion, huh?
So Jesus is my savior.
Emily needs Jesus.
We took it up the butt last week from Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Santos? I know that good.
Who is that?
He's a bouncer at Pilos.
Is there someone named his name's Jesus?
Yeah, Jesus Santos. He's bigger than that.
Hey, Bear.
He's bigger than that.
Oh, fucking idiot. Oh, he just wanted love. See, women love men with cats. If you have a cat, you get cat. And it's just that simple.
That's why I came here with 6 of them. This is one of them.
Yeah, are you going to adopt one?
No.
We're back and better than ever.
Woo. Oh.
We were interrupted by pussy.
I mean, is that a bad thing?
It's not the first time.
Yeah. Here's something helpful. I don't know if you've seen it on TikTok, but something new is in the market that is a game changer and is revolutionary. It's called Chat GPT.
I've been hearing all about that.
What is it?
What's Chat GPT?
It's a chat AI. It's think of Google, but responding to you in full sentences and paragraphs. I'll give you an example. I've already tested it. So I have an idea for something for a blockchain. So I just asked, how do you make a blockchain? And it explains to you exactly how the blockchain works and how to go about your business idea. Let's say, I don't know, I'm a landlord. I'm like, hey, this is me writing to the chat GPT. I need a contract for 2 tenants, one of which would only be here part-time. The other one's going to be full-time. And they've promised to pay the deposits in the first 2 months. I'm literally detailing specifically what I want.
That's wild.
Normally, you would have to talk to an attorney. The attorney would research the laws in Florida. Okay, how this would deposit. Man, if it's a really good attorney, 1 or 2 days turnaround. 15 seconds, you have it with ChatGPT. It will type up the contract for you based on Florida laws, based on everything that you're stating right there. It'll type up your whole contract.
How do you know it's accurate?
What do they get out of it?
Nothing. So right now it's in beta. It's in beta testing right now, and the information only goes as far as 2001 right now. So it has what this bot does. It just goes out and searches the information on the internet within seconds. and it responds back to you. Like people, you can do your homework. You can write a thesis paper. You can write an APA format. You can write
APA format.
Book report. You can write a book report. You could even do this. You can the 48. What is it? The 48 laws
of power.
Oh yeah.
Of power. You can ask it to summarize it for you, chapter by chapter, and it will summarize it. And this is what you can say. Can you summarize the 48 laws of power, chapter by chapter, in 20 bullet points per chapter? And it will do that for you.
You know what, Tonio? I got to be real with you. This scares the fuck out of me.
I'm terrified.
Humans are getting dumber because of it, and the fucking computers are getting smarter. They're going to take over and kill all of us.
I'm absolutely.
Call me a conspiracy theorist.
That's what people think.
How many years till we all die?
We got a good 20.
So by next year, we'll have a new update on that, and it's just going to change the world. I mean, think about it. When you walk into your house and you go say, what's your thing called? Huh? Alexa. Oh, hey, Alexa, turn on the lights. Computers have taken over. Imagine now you have this informational, conversational AI technology where, hey, whatever, turn on the lights, and it could actually talk to you. Like, honestly, based on your bills, I think if you leave it off for the next 2 hours or whatnot, like it's just so helpful, and it's gonna bring us to another level. So I understand your reservations on what this is, but it's happening whether you like it or not. And I think you should just get into it and
for sure. I'm gonna use it.
It's going to revolutionize.
I'm so sorry.
No, the thing I smell the weed, so I'm a little high. Revolutionize us now how the iPhone did back in 2004.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's gonna create a lot of jobs. Some lawyers are already upset about it because certain things, like, lawyers don't only make money from the courtroom, they make money from different things and writing up contracts or whatnot, but this thing can actually write up the contract and just do all these things.
Imagine though your AI is like, bitch, don't turn on the fucking lights. You're -12 in your bank account right now. Like, shut the fuck up.
That's a skit I would make.
Put me in my place.
Oh, what else does Chat GPT does as well is it's an amazing coding app. So now let's say I have an idea for an app. You would have to talk to somebody that develops apps and knows how to do code. This thing does code for you. You tell them exactly what idea you want. It will code it for you.
What?
You don't even have to know coding. It can teach you coding if you wanted to, but it would do the coding for you.
That's crazy.
I would say that's a little scary in terms of cybersecurity. If people are creating apps and everything and they don't understand coding and they don't get that like second guess or like double checked, they could slip something in that's like a bug or like a leak or anything could access that if you're not. But maybe it knows cybersecurity, but then maybe it could be like the AI is stealing all our information and we don't know.
Shit. We're all going to die.
Yeah, don't smoke and talk about ChatGPT.
So I actually did see a TikTok where this is how I found out about it. And this guy was like, I'm on
ChatGPT.
GPT. Okay, what does that stand for?
I don't know.
You were talking so eloquently about it. I was like, does he know the board of ChatGPT? Like, are you with them?
Nah,
oh my God.
I was just fascinated by it. I knew it was coming, but it was just one of those days that it was a realization. I'm like, wow, the future's actually here.
It is here.
It is
here. Like all that shit in movies, like when you're like, I don't even know, even like Westworld, I think of.
Yeah.
Like that shit's here. The technology. Honestly, I'm kind of excited. I'm terrified, but I am really excited.
What about that like, was it Tom Hanks who did the movie where they could tell you were going to commit a crime ahead of time? So they
Tom
arrest
Cruise,
you?
Minority Report.
Yes. That shit scares the fuck out of me.
It's amazing. There's a lot.
It's only scary if you're like doing bad things.
But no, because the people who were saying that the murderers were murdering or whatever, the robbers were robbing, they were wrong.
I think
so. They killed somebody because they had no judge, jury, executioner.
They were actually right. So what happened was, the thing is, so murder has decreased by 99.9% because of this. So basically, if you were going to commit a murder, you were going to kill Jordan today, right? And it was going to happen at 11:05. You were going to stab her because you didn't like the way she petted your cat.
You got 2 hours.
Right? So about 20 minutes in the past, we will get a notification of it, right? The only reason we got the notification is because you actually committed the crime in the future. So now in real time, at 11:04, we show up to your house before you actually did the act of murder. We stop you from doing it. We still charge you for murder because you would have done it regardless. And then you go to jail for it.
I don't like how you're saying we. You're part of this too? ChatGPT and the fucking Minority Report?
Oh, no.
I think they're onto it. You get me now?
I was like, weren't they like abusing like 3?
Yes.
So the reason, but
creatures.
now the way they figured out how to remove this system was there's a flaw in it because the first murder ever was a setup, was a cover up.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, he murdered the person, went left and came back and acted like he was about to murder, but it never happened. So there was a recording of it. So when they played it back, they played back the murder, but it never. You gotta watch the movie.
It was a good movie.
Very good movie.
Very good movie.
I think. Have you heard that like Elon Musk's Neuralink? They've killed like over 1,500 different like monkeys and animals.
Yes,
like it's getting bad. Like they inserted it Neuralink in wrong parts of the brain, and the monkeys literally banged their heads till they died. Like because they were like freaking out.
If you guys really knew the amount of people outside of the United States that are used and tested or used for testing advances in technology and whatnot, you'll shit yourself.
Elon uses child slaves to mine for the shit he needs for his Teslas.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucked up shit happening.
So much.
Elon's not the first, and I don't think he'll be the last.
When does it go too far? Isn't that like all the movies?
It's already gone. It's already gone too far. We just ignore it. At the end of the day, so the thing is, you know what this Neuralink can possibly do or will be doing?
What?
Giving vision back to the people that can't see.
It is incredible. Like this stuff is incredible.
Imagine that. You know, and I can come in and think of my lights turning on and turn on the lights in the house. You know, I can think of send a text message to Emily saying, "Hey, Emily, I just got to the house. I think it's time for you to have some dick." Like whatever that is. But now, you know, it brings the world somewhere different. But what I'm really more fascinated about is being able to take our conscience. Our conscience and putting it into a machine and let it, because I hate that I was born in this century. I wish I was born maybe, I don't know, about 200 years from now, where I believe we will be traveling to other planets. Because I really want to be a part of that. Like, I swear to God, if I hit 70 and I have the money, I want to freeze myself. And then like thaw me out when you got when y'all figure this shit out. And I don't want to be the first person and I don't want to be the last. Put me like somewhere in the middle, thaw me out then. Like, cause I really, really want to travel to another planet.
My dad wants to be thawed out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, another
I'll be 70
would be
in the year 3100, and they're like, "Yo, we're gonna go." They just found 7 new planets. Have you heard about that? 7 new planets were found. It's called I forgot what it is, but it's 40 light years away. We found a new solar system, and this solar system, so it's a dwarf star, right? Compare the star, which would be the moon, a dwarf star compared to ours, they're more stable. Those can last trillions of years. Ours is going to burn out within 4 or 5 billion years. But a dwarf star is more stable, but it's smaller.
That's okay.
And it had 7 planets in its what do you call that?
Orbit?
Solar system, right? And these planets are so close together. Think of our sun.
You can see them.
Yeah, think of our sun to Mercury, the first planet.
That's so
like shit
cool.
You see on Star Wars when they're going to other planets and like they're in the background.
And there's 3 of those 7 planets. 3 of them are in the habitable zone. Right? So now we're going to be doing some more research. It seems like there's water there. They're going to be doing some more research, but that would be the ideal place. Now, what's weird is 1 year for us is 4 days for them, because it rotates around its sun within 4 days. One of the planets, the other planet takes 7 days. Time? 1 year, because it takes us 1 year to fully rotate around the sun.
Okay.
They rotate around their sun within 4 days.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So every day is a different season. They go summer, winter, fall, you know, whatever. That would be dope. Yeah. That'd be dope.
That would require a lot of prep.
But I think time would be different. Time would be different. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity shows that time different. Like, if I leave planet Earth and I travel 40 light years away to get to where I'm going, right? And let's say it takes me 10 days. My watch is only 10 days past. But on Earth, 70 years has passed. Yeah. So
was that Interstellar?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
like that.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Y'all better change the subject. I'll talk about this shit all day.
This is
dope. I feel like we have Neil deGrasse Tyson on the podcast. I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh, you're educating me. I'm high as fuck. I'm like, this is great.
I feel like I can't even conceptualize light years. Like how does
Yeah,
the speed of light.
How the fuck does that work?
The speed of light. I don't know what the exact number is. I think it's 330 something thousand years equals one light year. This is how they figure it. And just think about a flashlight. If I turn on a flashlight right here to touch the fridge, instantaneously it's there. That's the speed of light. We don't have anything that goes that fast yet. For years until recently, we thought the speed of light, that's it. That's the cap, because nothing goes faster than the speed of light. But then came quantum entanglement.
What the fuck is quantum?
Oh, let's go.
Whoa,
Let's go,
hit
baby.
me,
I'm
hit
ready.
me.
Quantum entanglement.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the idea of taking, what was it, an atom or a proton? I think it's a proton. Splitting a proton, right? You split the proton. Now,
bro, what is a proton?
A proton, atom, proton and neutrons. So you split the proton, right? Let's say I put a proton in this box. I split it, put this proton here, right? And take this proton and travel to the other side of Earth. Let's say put it in Australia. What happens is these protons are still entangled somehow, because whatever I charge this proton does the opposite. So if I charge this one become negative. If whatever I do to this part, this one is always affected. And they realize it doesn't matter. They can take this proton, take it out of the universe, put it past the Milky Way. Whatever I do to this proton, the other one is affected, and we don't understand why. And that's when we realize this effect is faster than the speed of light. Because let's say I turn on at the same time, I put this proton miles away. I'm about to turn the flashlight on and charge this proton. At the same time, the other proton will be affected by what this did before the light reaches over there.
Because it's instantaneous.
Correct.
Holy shit.
We don't know how. So somehow we can try to figure out what this is and use this technology and turn it into something in the future. We don't know. The world is ended, but this literally just happened within the last couple months. And I forgot, Newton, Einstein, all these motherfuckers were wrong about this situation. If they were, no, I think Einstein was saying something about it. But he says that there's nothing faster than the speed of light. But nigga, you wrong. So, But yeah, so quantum entanglement has changed. Yeah,
I feel like
Holy
wouldn't that have to
shit.
do with like spirituality too, like, or like the law of manifestation? When you think of someone and then they text you immediately, like there's some sort of connection there that's like not understood, and that's so quick.
There's a scientific reasoning for that as well, right? Because we're all atoms, and if I'm thinking positive and I'm pushing this certain amount of energy on a scientific level, you can explain it. You know what I'm saying? So it's real, like, being positive or thinking positive, or you can manifest a person, you can manifest a thing, you can manifest the type of life that you want. It's real. Like,
Do you think you did that as you're working towards your goals?
Most definitely.
What are your methods for manifestation?
I believe I already have it, and then
The law of assumption.
the law of assumption, and I just show gratitude to having it. And as long as you continue showing gratitude, the energy is being put there. Like, I am so happy. I'm happy at the fact that I'm directing big blockbuster movies, and it's just, how did I get here? I haven't directed a movie yet, but I feel like I can
feel it on you feeling it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the Minority Report, like you're thinking positively, so positive things are happening. They're reverberating back through the future.
Yeah, the huge thing about gratitude is you have to feel it. Like, you literally have to feel it. You can't just be like, I'm grateful for being, like, that can work, but really being like, okay, now imagine yourself as like a director. Yeah. How does that feel when you get an award for a movie or something that you did, and you literally internalize that and like feel those emotions in that moment? Like, that's where...
The easiest way to do that is when you're taking a shower, when the water's running on you, you just close your eyes and envision yourself. You call that a quantum leap. You can quantum leap into the future of who you want to be and experience what that is like. So when you come back to yourself, like, you feel it. Like, it's just a matter of time, and not like, it's no how. It's just a matter of when.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I do that in the shower.
Yeah, it's the best time to do it.
I like doing it when I'm in the sun.
Yeah, that just
whatever's cleansing your energy, whatever's like fueling you, and yeah.
All right, how do you feel about Uranus? Do you think it's a planet or no?
If you guys can see his face,
you can tell who's high and who's not.
Hey, You said it got to you a little bit. What about our high energies? Are rubbing off?
Yeah. You always have good energy. That's why whenever you guys call me to do something, I'm here for y'all.
We appreciate you.
But my Uranus is untouched. No man has ever landed.
That's a clip.
You were talking about your booty hole?
No, the actual planet. No man's ever landed on it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your
No, it's untouched.
Emily's just horny.
Is your butthole untouched?
This is the celibacy.
As fuck.
You haven't had your ass eaten?
No.
Would you have never? Do you eat ass?
No.
Really?
I've tried it.
Oh.
It's not something you only do that with a girlfriend. Like I would never imagine.
True. I wouldn't want to eat a one night stand's ass.
Listen, I worked at T-Mobile at one point, and it was just a bunch of us in the kiosk in the mall, in Dayland Mall. And this one dude, I ain't gonna say his name, but like,
say it.
Out him now.
He's a little pretty boy or whatever.
Oh.
And he's talking about, night at the club. And he just met this girl and he was eating her ass. So his homeboy was driving. He was eating her ass on the way to his house.
No.
From the club?
Yeah.
Oh,
do you think that's a red flag?
Huh?
Do you think that's a red flag?
What do you mean do you think that's a red flag?
I feel like that's a green flag.
That's a brown flag.
That's a musty flag. That's a flag that was left out like a wet dog. It smells like wet dog.
Oh.
When you leave your clothes in the...
That's a brown flag.
That got me.
I'm grateful for having a flag.
See, look at us living in our gratitude.
Yep, look at you. Yep. You quantum that shit right over.
I get in the shower. I'm like, I just am dreaming of a man eating my ass after the gym or something. And then I jump in and then somebody does it.
Yep.
And that's the consensual non-consent right there.
Yep. That's how you end up
full
in jail.
circle, baby. Full circle.
Emily is killing it with all the callbacks. Every episode.
Dude, I'm high.
Callbacks are the best.
People say being stoned is not good for comedy. And I think being stoned...
I'm actually told otherwise. And when I was living in LA, people were always telling me to smoke weed, that like my shit would be way funnier. Like if they wouldn't like no hate or nothing. They're like, bro, you're funny, but imagine if you high.
That's such a stoner thing to say.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. They were high when they said that shit.
Sometimes though, we're so high and we come up with this like elaborate plan or like this sketch or these jokes. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be a great stand-up joke. We write it out. We talk about it. All of it. We wake up in the morning, read it, and we're like, what the fuck were we on? Like, this is not funny. This is terrible.
I don't like smoking weed, but you know what I would want to try and write a script or something on a mushroom.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Let's do shrooms.
I've never done that before in my life.
You never done shrooms?
Let's do take a quick pause. Let's do shrooms.
So I've never done shrooms before.
We have to pop your cherry.
Fuck yeah.
Take your virginity.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, just real quick. I just want to bounce back to the conversation with ChatGPT. I went in there. It can write poems from you. I can write I want you to write a girl a poem about, she likes butterflies and frogs. And they'll write a poem about butterflies and frogs.
Yo, this
My
is
dad
gonna
wrote me
help
poems.
fuckboys.
That will help fuck boys.
I had someone that one on TikTok was the guy was like, write a Drake song about not liking beans in your chili. So it's a whole rap about not liking beans in the chili. He takes that and he puts it into another AI that does like voice. It creates Drake's voice and puts it into like a beat. And so they put the rap into that and they literally created a Drake song with him and his voice of him like rapping about gravy. And then someone animated it. And so like, I was like, that could be crazy because like that's right on the start of deep fakes and shit.
Oh.
Did you? What was that?
Hiccup?
What? Oh, you've been hiccuping?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. I sound like a frog, kind of.
You thought you were queefing. I don't know what it was.
Honestly, you would hear it from here.
Yeah, I'm a loud queefer.
It's also taking art away because you can say draw a picture of what it would look like if I was on one of those planets looking out. Like, it'll draw a picture of like what you think. Draw a picture if I was able to, I don't know, stand in Mars and look out and stand in Jupiter and look at one of the moons like Titan or something like that. It'll draw a picture showing that. You can just give weird descriptions and it'll draw it.
So how does somebody know if, so like for me, I'm really good at painting. When I look at a picture, I can't think of it on my own. So I would look at that, have it, then paint it, market it as my own. How do they tell if it's actually their art or the AI's art? And did the AI own their art? That's
interesting. I wonder the legal implications that are going to come about because of AI. Because like she said, if there's a Drake deepfake, does that violate his copyright? Is he the only one who has rights to his likeness? Like, there's so many things. And that AI app that everybody was using last week, apparently all of the art was stolen from AI artists and then copied into the app through an AI algorithm. So you're stealing people's art, making profit off of it and not giving it to any of them.
This is why I have another project I'm working on. I can talk about it because I already I have copyrights and all that stuff, but I'm working on something for creators, artists, and just people who create. I'm working on a blockchain that where, let's say we do a skit, I'm going to automatically save it in the blockchain. And then when I post it, doesn't matter where it goes. Like, it's locked to me. So if somebody tries to post it on TikTok or whatever, they're going to have copyright infringements. Automatically, the bot's going to kick them out. Like, oh, you can't use this. This belongs to such and such. I'm actually working on that right now.
Interesting.
All right. What do you think about, though, the power of people sharing your stuff? Like Andrew Schultz was talking about on Flagrant, about how Netflix has something where you like can't screen record.
Yep, you can't. Netflix, all the streaming services, you can't. You try to screen record, it just gives you a black screen.
So what if they like let you screen record for up to 30 seconds? Like, you know what I mean? So because think of what better content people would produce. And also it's free marketing. All those people sharing it. You have everyone like putting it on their phones, but a lot of musicians too who like don't let you use their songs. Well, I'm on a famous Twitch stream and I can't play your music, but that music was just heard by 7 million people who maybe didn't hear you before.
What you're saying right now is the exact conversation in my argument in 2016 in front of Instagram. I was in front of Instagram and I said, I had a video just went viral. For example, Young Dro, he came out with it goes down in the DM, it go down. So one day I'm working on Wildn'out and Young Dro sees me and he's like, yo, he remembers me from, he's like, yo, you the dude that did that video. I did a video of using that song. And basically a girl had just broke up with her boyfriend, so she's walking in the street. And then I hear the conversation how she broke up with her man. So I'm running and there's a Instagram DM box that's floating next to her, and you see me slow motion jumping in. Another guy comes, he jumps in the DM, and we all jumping in the DMs, and we end up in this DM world, and whatever. We're like, and there's a line there, and the guy's like, I've been here for 3 weeks, she still hasn't opened my message. So I did that video went super viral.
That's so good.
That's such a good concept.
And then months later, I'm on Wildn'out, working on Wildn'out, and he was one of the guests. And he came and said, yo, you that boy that did that video. I was like, yeah. He was like, bro, I just want to let you know, like, you're one of the factors or one of the reasons why this song just blew up. It was a summer hit and nobody had heard of Young Dro. And I never heard him. I just used that song. So I realized the power and the value I gave that man. And like, how can I monetize that, right? Because normally the video probably would have gotten flagged or copyrighted. And I'm like, that he would have lost the opportunity for it to blow up. So I'm fighting with Instagram. With Facebook, I'm at their offices with Facebook, Instagram. I'm like, yo, why can't we figure out something like give me a link that I can post or whitelist, my page or something, because it doesn't make any sense. I'm bringing you eyeballs that you wouldn't have from this avenue or from this where we're at right now. And then, we're trying to figure it out. And then TikTok came and created what it is now, where you can use, you can tag the artist and you can use clips or whatnot. People are now starting to realize like TikTok literally, if TikTok didn't exist, what Facebook was doing was you get You'll get a flag using a person's music without consent. Because all these distribution companies, all they care about is making money, and they're not up with the times. They're so stuck on, no, if they use a song, we got to get paid. They didn't understand. But TikTok changed everyone's mind. Like, hello, you got a nobody doing a funny video, and now your song went viral. Everyone's using your song, and people have made careers out of this.
It's crazy. Even with like using someone's voice, like we were talking about using someone's likeness in contracts and things like that. Now everything is lip syncing. Like somebody will make a video just so it's a viral sound. So they're the first one tagged.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
You know
Which
what?
like and people are known for that. And then that's how they become known. They wouldn't be known if people didn't use their voice
Like
in the video and try to copy what they're doing.
The chicken salad lady. That's it. Remember her?
Oh, yeah.
She went mega viral.
Yeah.
Google tried to buy that audio off of her for $500. And now she's getting brand sponsorships for, I'm sure, tons of money, all because of that one video.
There's a bunch of companies doing that every day. Be Viral is one of those companies that if a video goes viral, they go right in and like, yo, we'll give you $500 for it. And what they don't know, they're signing a contract that they can use your audio and monetize it elsewhere. And you sign off for you get your little $500 or whatever, but they monetize it and put it on MTV or Ridiculousness. It appears on Ridiculousness. You lost all of that. So people, if you go viral, hold on to it. Do not give up the rights.
If you're people don't realize they have rights to their content. I think a lot of people are starting to speak up, and it's changing a lot of things. And now I'm seeing too, like I just saw Brianna Chicken Fry is on a Barstool podcast, and she has a sweatshirt that says "Sleep When You're Dead," and she has the "Sleep When You're Dead" tour. And I know Barstool absolutely is probably trademarking that. It's on their merch, it's everything. And now I'm getting ads on TikTok of her sweatshirts, like style everything, "Sleep When You're Dead." I literally screenshotted it and I DM'd her. I don't know if she'll see it because she doesn't like have me on Instagram, but I was like, hey, just so you know, they're using your shit. Because that's bad, you know?
I forgot who was doing that. They got caught doing it. A big celebrity. I forgot who it was.
One of the guys uses trending audios and makes like a mini comedy sketch with him, but it's just him acting it out. He used "Assholes Live Forever," and they ended up suing the fuck out of him and came down on him hard because he used all of their logos for his fucking merch. Like an idiot.
Yeah,
fuck.
That's how you get sued real fast.
The moment you monetize something that's not yours, that's when you create the problem. You can get away with, voiceovers and, doing all that stuff there. But the moment you monetize it, it becomes a problem.
Yeah. I think you can use things for creativeness.
Yeah, you can do that. There's nothing they can do about it.
Because our first intro was actually,
oh yeah.
I was like, hey girl, you want to hit this? And she's like, oh, it's exactly what I need. We light a blunt. And it's that whatever from Pornhub. Because that was going to be our intro, super quick. Everyone would recognize the sound. And then we had to go into like we had to research, like, can we use this sound in our intro if then right? And we were like, at first we did it because we weren't monetizing anything. But I was like, we can't even have this in the past if we start monetizing because it's on the channel or whatever. So we ended up changing that. But I was like, damn it, that sucks. Because that would have been so good.
Yeah. That would have been good.
And that would have been good for Pornhub. Like, think about like the podcast blowing up and everyone hears that. Every person who listens to our podcast would go to Pornhub, maybe instead of browsers. They wouldn't even know. It'd be subconscious.
That's real subliminal messaging.
It is subliminal, but
it's illegal.
As fuck.
Fuck the law.
It's so complicated and crazy, and people don't know, and they get into it and shit, and then people get sued left and right. You could really fuck yourself.
Yo, the moment they allow us to go to another planet like Mars, bro, I'm gonna be the first one over there copying everybody's shit from Earth. I'm gonna come out with Beatles songs, Drake music. You can't copyright me. I'm in another planet, bitch.
That's so true.
What are you gonna do? Like,
that's so true.
Fly 40 light years to see me?
Yeah.
No.
Nah, yeah. No, Mars is only
it's like Tonio Bops,
8
and
months
it's like
away.
all the greatest hits you just cover, and you like, that's your
Ain't nobody gonna know nothing.
on the other planet.
Nobody gonna know. I'm gonna be Two Girls, One Blunt podcast original.
Oh.
Wait, so are you gonna like create people over there? Aren't people going to come from Earth to Mars and be like, hey, you're copying?
Well, not everyone's going to freeze themselves because they're not going to be as rich and successful.
Future.
We're gonna be able to go to Mars without freezing ourselves. You talking about we're not too far away from that.
Really?
Yeah. Elon's gonna take us over there. I promise you. In the next,
Daddy Elon.
Daddy
Say it.
Daddy Elon.
Daddy Elon, please take me to Mars.
Yeah, in our lifetime, you're gonna see people go over there.
That's crazy.
Holy shit. Would you be one of the first?
I would love to be.
Really?
I would definitely.
Would you give
go.
up everything on Earth to be the first person on Mars, like habitating? Habitate?
By yourself?
What's the word?
If I was living like a queen, I'd be like, can I bring my cat?
Maybe like in 20 years.
Yeah, you still got shit to do on Earth.
If I have sex with a girl over there, would I be considered like a Martian or nah?
Oh.
Yeah, you're a Martian if you're on. But are you a Martian if you're not original from Martian? Are you the alien?
You gotta be born from over there.
No, see, I think it's like how we can't say we're from Miami yet because we've only been here a year and a half. Give us like 10 years, then we could be like, we're from Miami. So maybe you have to live in Mars for 10 years. I still wouldn't
say I was from Miami.
I'm a Martian.
Yeah.
I'm going to start saying it now.
Facts. Yeah, like if I go over there and do my papers and stuff and I'm now a citizen, I'm a Martian. You know what I mean?
What do you think the fashion style will be on Mars?
Damn.
Oh.
Well, gravity's a little different over there.
Wait, really?
Oh, what if clothes were art and they just like all floated?
Oh, that'd be beautiful. That's what I was picturing.
It's less dense. Like right now we have 15 pounds of pressure against us. 15 pounds.
Right now?
Right now. We have 15 pounds of...
I'm buff as shit.
If I took a
Are you
hammer...
like an astronomer or something?
It's like my favorite subject.
This is so cool.
If I took a hammer and a piece of paper, curled up the piece of paper, which one you think would hit the ground first?
The same.
Yeah, exactly. Because gravity's controlling us, not the weight. So it's 15 pounds of pressure. Mars is less dense. So us coming from here, our joints, our muscles, they're used to pushing against this pressure, this 15 pounds. So if over there, let's say, I don't know, it's only 9 pounds of pressure, we can jump faster and leap longer than we would be able to here over there because of the air pressure.
So do we send old people to Mars? Instead of old people going to Florida, they vacation in Mars to ease their joints. You start a retirement home in Mars. This is a business idea.
Getting rid of the old people, Emily.
Ageism is real.
You just send all the, like then it's like they're 65. They, their family doesn't want them. We're just shipping them off to the colonies in Mars.
I feel like, so it's like in Japan after Hiroshima, a lot of elderly people like volunteered to do the cleanup because it was radioactive and they didn't want the younger people to go near it. So it's like you're sacrificing the people who've already lived to make sure that the future generations can continue.
Yeah, this
generation
that's
of
in
old
them
people
Asian
wouldn't
countries.
accept that.
They don't do that shit over here.
No, America.
Like, fuck them kids. Go let them kids go. Them kids got all their life to live. Fuck them kids. They gonna clean it up. That's what they would do over here.
Especially the boomers.
Yeah, the boomers would be like, send those kids to Mars.
There's more respect over there, more family respect, more elderly respect. Like, not over here. Like,
no, we don't give a fuck.
Nobody give a fuck about nothing.
We don't care about families in America. I hate that.
We don't.
It used to be like a village. It takes a village to raise a child, and now everyone's like, you know what? Fuck the child. We're gonna throw it over there and hope it survives on its own.
Yep.
Give his dumbass an iPad and TikTok.
Hope for the best.
Figure life out.
Give them Chat GPT.
That's all they need.
Oh God, I'm not ready for Chat GPT.
Holy fuck!
I think my dad sent me a poem, using Chat GPT about me the other day.
Well, you don't think he wrote it?
No, he told me he put it in an AI software and it spit it out back to him.
That was it.
Crazy.
Damn.
Crazy. The fuck boys are at it.
It could write songs for you. It could do everything.
That's pretty dope.
How do you like?
I thought about because it's not capable of doing it yet. But I want to put in there an idea. And I wanted to spit out a whole movie script and then shoot that. First movie shot, written by an AI. I'll be different.
That would be
do that now.
That would be dope.
Yeah, it's not. I already tried. It's not available yet to do scripts like that. So I'm waiting.
So you know how you used to Google like when should I break up with my boyfriend if this is how I feel about him? ChatGPT, you'll be like,
conversation.
how do I break up with my boyfriend?
Is it like BetterHelp? Like you could just talk to a therapist.
Conversational help. And the thing is like you'll write something, right? And it'll respond to you. And you can write back to it and it looks at its own response and still continue the conversation of what it was said previously.
Okay, so where are the controls on this? And where are the boundaries on? What if somebody is looking up how to make a bomb? How to blow up the Capitol? Those are...
I'm not sure.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And who controls that if that's not done? I mean,
it's AI, so I'm sure something like that would be restricted, right? Causing mass murder,
But you know what I'm saying? I'm sure that's people have already started going in how do I do this? Because it's easy.
So let me put things in perspective of how fast it grew. It took Instagram 4.5 years to hit 1 million followers.
Really?
Holy shit.
I'm sorry, 4.5 months.
Oh.
To get 1 million users?
To get 1 million users. Was it 1 million? No, I think Facebook it took 4.5 months. Instagram it took 2 months, something like that. ChatGPT did 1 million users in 4 days.
Holy shit.
The fastest.
Do you think that's because of TikTok?
I just think because now there are way more people online, way more people have access to phones and technology. And the information is passed out quicker. So I do believe TikTok was a factor, but everyone has. Have you seen the lives lately on TikTok? You got people in these third world countries. Now they got phones asking for money online.
With their kids they're on tubes like this.
Oh,
and they're
God,
like
those
just
kids too.
for hours. They're like, please. And I'm like, is that real?
So no, it's real. And sometimes I see these comments. I go in there sometimes and be like, how's that any different than the Island Boys battling someone else? You're still sending them money. Like, what's the difference?
Yeah,
they're asking for money. Like, I can't do that. That's why I just created a new show. It's called Breaking News. And basically, we just, me and Cynthia Luciette is my co-host, and we're breaking anything that's newsworthy, pop culture, anything in the hip hop. That's currently, and we break it in with humor and then get into the actual news. I figured, what can I do on live? Like, I want to go on live, but I'm not one of those people. I'm not building shit like, whoa. I'm not going to blink for 1 hour and try to get these gifts. Like, I just can't do that. It's just weird to me. So I'm like, let me just provide value a different way. So I created a new show. We just literally started last Sunday.
Where is it going to be on?
TikTok Live, Sunday, 7 p.m.
Oh, fun.
So every Sunday, 7 p.m., I'm breaking news and, with jokes and talk about.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I've been thinking about trying to do something like I said, TikTok Live, because I think, like we were talking earlier about streaming, and I think that's what TikTok's becoming. I'm seeing people on TikTok Live all day now.
All day. They be talking and then they're playing the game. You see the game on the bottom, like they really high tech with it.
I smoke too much weed to be on live all day.
Good for them.
What do you think of do you look into anything about the World Economic Forum and how the gold standard and how we're going to go to a digital currency?
Yeah, so there's a lot going on, right? You got Russia, China, and a few more countries that are deliberately trying to dismantle the dollar, right?
Yeah.
China, the president of China, he never leaves China. And if he does, it has to be something huge. And he went to Russia. They did a whole welcoming thing. They had the planes coming out with doing the colors of China's flag or whatnot, but they are getting together to try to disrupt the dollar, because the dollar, right now is the American dollar, whatever. So they're trying to do that. Digital currency, we are definitely, right now, a lot of people are talking so much shit about crypto right now. And, this is the first time crypto is dealing with a recession. You know what I'm saying? Like any other stuff that's dealt with it, this is their first time. The crypto, 3 years from now, what's happening right now is a generational wealth change is happening, right? Happens all the time. In 2008, it happened when we had the housing crisis, where everything blew up. It made new millionaires and billionaires. And right now, we are in a very special time where there's going to be another generational change of wealth because people who are holding and had all this money in certain stocks and cryptos, and the market's bad right now. You know, the Feds keep raising rates. If they keep raising rates, that means they can't print money. When the rates go down, then they'll print some more money, but the rates are going up. And we are in a situation where we're clearly, by definition, in a recession. Mm-hmm. When the GDP is negative twice in a row, by definition, it's a freaking recession. And so that's, we're in that right now. But stocks are so low right now. Crypto is so low right now that people who were holding it obviously are negative right now, and they can choose to ride the wave, or if they need the money, I got to put my money out. Fuck it, I'll take this loss, but I don't want to lose any more. By doing that, now the people that didn't invest and can invest now is the time, people. If you can invest right now is the fucking time to get into crypto, because with the things you do now, and more importantly in 2023, because in the second quarter of 2023 is where we're going to feel the recession. I guarantee you by Q2, we're going to feel that recession. We're going to really be in a recession. Anyways, around that time is where you should buy. The decisions you make in the beginning of 2023 will change your life 3 to 4 years from that. Mm-hmm. Will change your life. I guarantee you could become a millionaire. You make the right moves, and you don't even have to.
Recessions are where millionaires become billionaires.
100%.
Yeah.
There's when when houses are down, everything.
And let me, since this is going to be posted, I want to be able to go back to this. XRP. Ripple's XRP right now is, I think, at 39 cents. So XRP is, so Ripple came up with this idea. Right now, if I want to send money to the Dominican Republic, or if I want to send money to Iran, whatever, there's a fee that's charged in order to wire this money to another country. It's an outrageous fee. If I want to send $100, it'll be $12. If I want to send $1,000, it's I don't know, $60, $70 just to send that type of money. What Ripple had the idea is, why can't we just send the money instantly, and basically instantly take my dollar, convert it to crypto, send it over instantly, and then convert it again into whatever your pesos or whatever money, the currency of over there, in seconds, and charge pennies. Fucking great idea. Nobody's doing that. They have all the software, the equipment. They're years beyond anybody being able to copy it. That's how far ahead they are. Mm-hmm. But right now they're facing some bunch of litigations. And it's been like that for 2 years, but we're coming to the end of that litigation. And once that litigation is over with, that's just gonna blow the fuck up.
Who's suing them?
FCC?
FCC, bunch of people.
Yeah.
Of course, the FCC, but once it gets out of that, I promise you, this is one of those things that are going to fucking blow the fuck up. So right now, you still can buy it. It's 30, 38, 39. Listen, if you can get your money into it, $3,000 to turn it to $100,000. You know what I'm saying? If you got $10,000, you're a millionaire when this shit blows up. So, I would suggest, I am not a financial advisor.
None of this is advice, and we are dumb.
Disclaimer.
But I have money into it, and I'm going to be putting more money in the beginning of 2023. And if anybody has something to just throw away, don't look back at it, throw it in there. And in the next 3 years, I guarantee you, you're going to be like, yo, you changed my life.
Thank you, Tonio.
That advice you gave, that's not financial advice, but that advice will change my life.
I was hearing that was going to become one of the main currencies or something, world currencies. Aren't we trying to get on a whole world currency rather than individual? Aren't they trying to get rid of just individual?
They are countries? Right. The idea of crypto is for us to have a currency that is not interrupted by government. They just want to have something where the government has no hands into it, because it is when the government gets into something, it's fucked and
corrupt.
You have greed and corrupt, and so that was the idea behind crypto. They want to be crypto. They want to be able cripple. So that was the idea behind cryptocurrency. They want to create something that is untouched by government, and there's a lot of people talking shit about crypto right now because it's down right now. One of the factors that we have such a horrible taste right now with crypto is because of FTX. Mm-hmm. FTX, as you know, the dude that founded FTX, he got everybody for $10 billion. This little, when they used to interview him, he used to look dirty, hair dirty, shirt dirty.
I had a Corolla.
Broken down Corolla. Why you drive that? Well, because you know what? I don't do this for the money.
Shut up.
I want to be able to get rich so I can give back. This is the shit he was saying.
Really?
He was just arrested 2 days ago. He's federally.
He was actually arrested?
He was arrested finally in the Bahamas 2 days ago. They just caught up with him. But here's the backstory. I mean, what happened was, so, he was living in the Bahamas with his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Wild looking girl. I don't know if you've seen her, but just wild. Like
good looking?
No.
Oh.
But the girl was really smart. And like they were living in this freaking $10 million mansion, she'll trade in the morning, go have sex for lunch, and then like just wild. Cool. That's cool. Anyways, when everything all went down, she disappeared. Nobody could find her, and Sam, that's what his name is. Mm-hmm. He's doing all these interviews and everybody's at home like, how is this man doing these interviews with these companies? Like, bro, you just stole $10 billion, my guy.
Holy
You stole how? And no one understands it. And it's just like, how the fuck? Like, if I was to go steal something in the streets, I'd be in jail right now. But this man stole $10 billion. So both his parents, say they're attorneys. So everybody's like, I got a chat room where all we do is talk about stocks and Bitcoin. So there's, all the drama. Mm-hmm. 2 days ago, the cops knocked on his door, took him in, bam. And then the girl that was missing, there was pictures of her at a bagel shop in New York. And who filed the charges? New York, the feds in New York. So she's out there snitching.
I wonder if she's a whistleblower because you get a certain percentage of the money. So if she gets 20% of $10 billion because she's his girlfriend and knew fucking everything. Holy shit, that's not El Chapo. She's fucking robbing this guy who said he was going to help people.
These hoes
That's crazy.
These hoes ain't loyal.
She's like, I was not ready to be a mafia wife.
No.
Damn.
You gotta commit. If you're gonna do crime, you gotta be a mafia wife. You gotta
In it to win it.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Oh, hey, these hoes ain't loyal.
Fuck no, they're not.
These hoes ain't loyal. All right, so should we wrap up with some hoes ain't loyal topics?
Let's do it. Do you think all men cheat?
Yes. Well, depend when though. Depend when, right? Because in their 20s, then there's a lot of guys that learn from that they don't want to be that. Like, why the fuck am I gonna cheat? That's just, bro, it's expensive. It's embarrassing.
Wait, how much are you spending on cheating?
Well, you gotta deal with all these dumb, like, you gotta deal with all them Christmas comes. You gotta deal with all that. It becomes expensive. And then, like, at some point,
that's a full affair.
At some point, you just get, well, no, because if you're out, if you're out there playing the game, you're outside in the clubs, you buying this, you buying a bottle. There's a certain image you gotta uphold. You know what I'm saying? She want to go to the movies, you want to go out to eat. Like,
it adds up.
It's not one girl. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You trying to, like, and it depends on you. If you want to smash like the really good ones, like, bitches ain't doing shit for free. So
especially in Miami.
Yeah, no, Miami. Yeah, man. If a girl posts a picture on a yacht in the winter, focus on yourself, King.
Literally.
Focus on yourself. So, so usually we talking about a young dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But there's just some dudes that ain't on that type of shit. Like, yo, I'm focused on my work right now. I got shit planned, and I cannot have another bitch fuck all this shit up. It's just not happening. You can find that one person you can trust or whatever, that he ain't fucking up. So women, they throw the guys.
I think people can change. I think so too. I think there's so much animosity right now, and like people are angry.
Yeah, I mean, change is part of growth. Like, it's just a part of growing. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago.
But there's some people who aren't going through that process.
No, yeah. So that's
like
for
the scary
women.
part.
I guess that's where you have to identify whether he's a cheater or not. Not based on like who's calling his phone or whatever right now. Like really, really dig into get to know the dude. Where's he at? Where's his head at? Like if he's just chilling, doing the same thing.
There's no growth there.
If there's no growth, if you haven't seen no growth in the last 3 years,
he's cheating.
Yes.
He eating ass right out of a club.
Holy shit. On the ride home in the Uber.
On the ride home in the Uber.
Damn.
Yep.
He's got nothing better law for the girls anyway, but you know what I'm saying?
That's a fuck boy right there.
Exactly. Is there any this has been a great convo. We got to talk about some hot topics. That made me excited.
Dude, I could listen to you talk about space all day. I really could.
Yo, listen, I got Albert Einstein tatted on me.
No shit.
I love all that.
You made your chest hair be part of his hair? Yeah. That's kind of fire.
That is fire.
Yeah.
You have to shave all your other chest hair, so it's just his head.
I know. I'm going to do that. Let's see what that looks like.
All right.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, do you want to shout out the movie again? Anything else coming up where people can find you?
Find me everywhere. Tonio Skits, YouTube, Snapchat. Apparently, I'm gonna have a show there soon. Woo. Twitter. I'm recently starting to tweet again because I just forget. There's so many options.
There's so many
platforms.
No, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. New movie coming out. I don't know. This podcast probably gonna be all out already, but look for it. December 21st, VH1. It's called Forget About Christmas. I have a lead role there. I play Santa Claus and I play another part.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, this is the first time a Latino's done a Santa Claus role since 1959. So
really yeah.
Thank you guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys.
We're proud of you. I love seeing the growth.
Will it be streaming anywhere if we can't watch it the first day it comes out?
Yeah, it should be on VH1.
Oh, shit.
MTV. Viacom bought the movie and Viacom owns VH1, BET, and MTV. So you
Hell yeah.
Good shit, Tonio.
Yeah.
Is it a comedy?
Yeah, comedy.
Hell yeah.
Justina Valentine wrote the movie.
Oh, dope.
And she's in it. But there's a lot of stars in there. Nick Cannon, somebody from Jersey Shore's in it.
This is going to be good.
I'm sold. Is it Vinny?
Are you a Vinny?
I'm sold.
It is Vinny. There's this guy from all those mob Italian movies. There's a lot of Italians in the movie.
Interesting.
And big name Italians.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. This is going to be dope. Yeah. So we'll be at the watch party.
Watch party December 21st.
Hell yeah. So check our socials for the wildness that's going to go down. We're going to have some great content that comes out. Sketches.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I might, things.
Depending on what we drink, I might even direct the porn on Wednesday.
Let me know. We'll get some people on.
Yeah.
Tonio Skits.
Tonio Skits.
Okay. And on that note, make sure you subscribe to our podcast on OnlyFans. Subscribe to all of our personal OnlyFans to see some more behind the scenes. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube, our TikTok, our Twitter, our Instagram. We're on all the platforms. Do we have to start a Snapchat show now?
We do.
Holy
Two
shit.
Girls, One Blunt, Snapchat.
Hell yeah. I love that.
Well, thank you guys for joining us for another fucking out of this world episode. It's Two Girls, One Blunt.
Out of this world. Thank you so much for coming on, Tonio.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good week, you filthy fucking stoners.
Bye.
Love you.